I'm sure you probably have heard the story by now that there are three extremist Muslims in New Mexico. They had this compound. They had like all these starving children in it. But just get a load at what Fox News has to say about this. I just want to play this for you.
Followers following the religion and way in which Muhammad started the religion back in the 7th century, and they're following it to a T, and that's where it's very difficult to
So these extremists, people who are starving kids, and I guess they had all these weapons in their compound, did I hear him correctly? He just said they're following the example of Muhammad. They're following the religion of Islam. Now, the purpose of this article is not to show, or this, I guess you could say this little YouTube video, is not to refute him point by point, because from what I've learned from experience is that most people can look at that statement, which he's just said, and they can see just how ridiculous it is. And I have talked to people like him, I guess his name is Chad Jenkins, and people like him, and I always ask him this question: do you really believe in this stuff which you're saying about Islam? And in many occasions, they say, no, I don't believe in this type of, because they see it for what it is. It's just propaganda. So they condemn and throw mud on Islam while they praise Christianity. How to know the moment when you get saved. And of course, how God is working in Tim Tebow's life. And, all of that is fine. I'm not taking exception to that. If you want to try to convert us to Christianity, that's fine. Fox News can do that. But what they're doing is they're throwing mud on Islam while they heavily promote Christianity. So why are they doing this? Well, really, it's jealousy. I think that's what it is. I think if you look, like, for example, here's a good article about Muslim celebrities. So many famous people have converted to Islam, and we can just kind of go through the list over here. Well, he was actually a Muslim by birth, but you'll see people like Shaquille O'Neal, and other than them, Janet Jackson and Dr. Oz. And so my point here is you'll find and people like Mike Tyson, many people who have converted to Islam, and this has brought a great deal of anger in the church. In fact, I just found this one article here. This is from billionbibles.com. So here we see that they're very concerned. They say that, I want to point this point out to you, that reject the unwarranted accusations of Islamophobia and make the courageous decision to stop Islam now before it spreads and even farther and irreversibly deeper into the West. So what's going on over here is that they're very concerned. And so what they're doing is that they're spreading hatred, malice, and just misinformation. Like I said, I'm pretty sure and confident nobody is going to believe that Islam, that the people who go out into the middle of these, these nomadic areas and start this type of compound with all these hungry children is really following the examples of Muhammad. I'm pretty sure and confident most people are going to see that as just false information being disseminated to them. And they're not the only one. This is a $1 million business of spreading fear and hatred against Muslims. And this is just not my words, but many people, again, I'm just quoting the Tennessean over here, and others of them have pointed out that these people are spreading fear, misinformation, hate against Muslims. So I want to give some final advice to the people of Fox News and Christians. I see that you want to promote Christianity and you want to stop Islam, and that's all fine. That's all fine. But what my advice to you is doing it by spreading misinformation, hatred, and malice. It seldom works. And I've actually seen many examples of people just walking away from all of that. Or they're able to, they don't need this video I'm making. They're able to see for themselves that, hey, you know what? You're just spreading lies. And I want to finally end by showing what the real threat of Islam is. And I want you all to kind of Google this video here. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you. And just look at it. Christians accept Islam after challenging Zakir Naik in an Islamic conference. And I want you to listen to that because I want to show you the right way to spread Christianity by having good, strong arguments. Let's take a look.
So Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, said, you have to believe in the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So even that way I'm following Jesus Christ, peace be upon him. I believe in Prophet Muhammad. Do you believe in Prophet Muhammad as a messenger of God? I do. MashaAllah. Now you're more closer to...
Folks, that's the right way of spreading your religion, by intellectually convincing people, not by spreading hatred and misinformation. Like they're just following the example of Muhammad. This is the right way. Thank you so much.